What's going on, YouTube? Today we're gonna learn how to play Lover slash Friend by Kaytranada featuring Rochelle Jordan or Rochelle Jordan. I'm not too exactly sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Forgive me if I am. But yeah, man, Kaytranada is one of my favorite DJs slash producers slash musicians out there, especially in the more, electronic field. And yeah, this is a cool song to play on guitar. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a G minor 7 and then a C sharp 9. It's different variations of them, which I'll explain later on in the video. And then we're gonna finish off with a C sharp minor 7 and a D sharp minor 7. These are bar chords played on the 5th and the 7th fret. And I'll also explain that later on in the video, of course. And yeah, so this is how you play the chords. Hey guys, so before we move on, I actually made a mistake. The chords are correct, but the way I teach it in this video is actually incorrect. So what you want to keep in mind is that everything I teach, you just want to take it a half step down. So what I mean is, if I say something is played on the 5th fret, it's actually played on the 4th fret. If I say something is played on the 4th fret, it's actually played on the 3rd fret, and so on. So the chords that I throw up on the screen are going to be correct, but the way I explain it is incorrect. But again, my bad. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, so the first chord is a G sharp minor 7. We're gonna play a variation of that on the 5th fret. So all on the 5th fret, we're gonna put our fingers on the low E string, the D string, G, and B. We're only utilizing those 4 strings. That's how it's gonna sound like. The second chord is a C sharp 9. That's the 4th fret, D string, the 5th fret, A, G, and B. In similar fashion, only utilizing those 4 strings. That's how it's gonna sound like. And the third chord is a C sharp minor 7. We're gonna bar the 5th fret, and it's gonna be the 6th fret B string and the 7th fret D string. It's gonna sound like that. Okay. And then for the 4th chord is a D sharp minor 7. We're gonna keep this exact bar chord shape, and we're just gonna slide up 2 frets to the 7th. And this is a D sharp minor 7. Okay? And I do wanna note throughout this chord progression, we're really interchanging between the 1st and the 2nd chord to start off the progression. And then also for me, I'm really plucking 4 strings at a time. So for the 1st chord, I'm utilizing the low E string, D, G, and B string. And then for the 2nd chord, same thing, except I'm not using the low E string anymore. I'm using the A string. And then same thing for the for the 3rd and the 4th chord. I'm using the 4 middle strings as well. Okay, so when you piece it all together, the progression is gonna sound like this. Keep interchanging. One more time. C sharp minor 7. Lyrics. Waiting for me, I'm waiting for you. Why we pause when we feel the emotion, this attention, that affection. If you thought I'll hit it back to you. I can't really sing that high, but yeah, that's how it's gonna sound like basically throughout the entire song. I do want to note that right when the song starts, on those first 2 chords, you can kind of hear an arpeggio when you're playing the chords. So it sounds like this. So what I'm doing here is plugging the low E, D, G, B, D. And then for the 2nd chord, I'm plugging the A, D, G, B, D, G. Okay? So That's how you play the song. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this added value to you. If it did, please go ahead and comment down below and like this video, and please consider subscribing if you want more videos like this. On my YouTube channel, I cover tutorials on artists such as Kaytranada, Blast, Drake, Chris Brown, Tyler, and many more in that area. Okay, so again, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.